guys, happy Tuesday and welcome back to my channel. In today's vocal tutorial, I am going to break down the runs in Plastic Off the Sofa by Beyonce. I've been teaching this song pretty much since it came out. All of my students are pretty obsessed with this song because of how difficult the runs are. So I thought it would be really helpful if I did a tutorial for you guys on the runs. And I'm also going to break down how you should approach singing the song because there's a lot of different tones and textures that she's using with her voice. So I'm going to go through that as we work through the runs in the song as well. And as you probably know, there are a lot of harmonies in this song too. So if you would like me to do a video on the harmonies, let me know in the comments and I could probably do that in the future. But because there's so many runs, I'm just going to focus on the runs in this video and just how she's approaching it vocally. And really I want you to focus on how I'm breathing through each section because this song just feels like a run-on sentence half the time. There's like hardly any places to breathe. So I focused on when Beyonce takes breaths and also where you can sneak in extra breaths so you aren't running out of air by the end of the phrase. And obviously it's mostly falsetto, so you need a lot of air to support yourself and get through the whole song. Before we start, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. I post every Tuesday, do vocal tutorials, I do how to sing like your favorite artist, I do breakdowns on harmonies, just a lot of different things to help you guys on your musical journey. And of course, follow me on all social media at I am Skylar Reed and my studio page, Skylar's Music Studio. So let's get started. At 28 seconds, her second line, she does a run on aisle. She goes, and I know nobody's perfect, so da da da. It's a quick little flip, da da da. So I'll let you be. And I know nobody's perfect, so I'll let you be. I'll let you be. Oh. And there's a lot of small little melismas that she's adding throughout this whole song. And just really quick before we get into this more, there are moments where she really pushes the breath on the falsetto where it's just like a lot of air. And she does this on the second aisle. So I'll let you be. It's a little bit breathier. I'll let you be. So just as you're working through this and you're singing through this, listen for when she adds that extra falsetto, the extra airiness to her tone. At 40 seconds, she has a run after sleeves that leads into the next line. It's a way you wear your emotions on both of your sleeves. To the face you. And it goes right in. So there's no breath, really. So you have to make sure you take a big breath right before that run to lead into the next phrase. So the run is da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's really cool with this run because she's literally switching out of that falsetto then going back into it. There's a lot of transition throughout the song as well. So let's try to do those two phrases with the run in between. So it's the way you wear your emotions on both of your sleeves. To the face you make with. So you'd get into that. Just a side note, how she ends on sleeves. She's kind of in a chesty vibe, and then she lightens up on sleeves, and her throat's a little bit more open on that to let that breath come out a little bit more. Even though it's not a falsetto tone because it's actually not that high, it's still kind of airy and whispery. So after that run, because you kind of go right into the next phrase, you want to take a breath after that, after the word that. So you're going to go da 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 to the face you make when I tell you that. And then you'd breathe. So I'm going to do that all together with the breathing. It's the way you wear your emotions on both of your sleeves. wanna tell you that I have to leave. At about 57 seconds, she kind of does like a slight croon on, oh, I like it, baby. She dumped so much air on baby. So it's kind of chest, kind of vocal fry. Oh, I like it, baby. She really lets the air come out on baby. At about 10 seconds, she does a run on baby. So she goes, and I like it, baby. And I like it, baby. Baby, da 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 da. Right after that, at 1:14, she does a really pretty falsetto descending run. Oh, da 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 da. At about 1:30, she does a run on Arsenal. She goes, Arsenal, yeah, Arsenal, no, yeah, Arsenal. So that's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just super smooth and fast. Da 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 da, no, yeah, Arsenal, yeah, Arsenal. It's very similar to the first verse, but there is a little bit more space to breathe before this next phrase. I'm going to show you how to get into that. So the breath part. I'll always be your secret weapon in your arsenal, your arsenal. And how you add it up. Going into the next phrase, you can take a quick breath to help you get through it. At 1:42, she's going, even when you let your feelings. And feelings is a little bit faster how she's doing it, but let your let your, even when you let your feelings. Feelings is da 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 da. Feeling. All that together. Even when you let your feelings, even when you let your feelings get in the way. At 1:50, she does an ascending run, getting into the next phrase. I still like it, baby. So that is da 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 da. I still da 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 da. I still. And the actual run is on the vowel I. So you're going, I still like it, baby. At 2:18, she has a run on change. She goes, change, da 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 da. Say you won't change, da 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 da. Right after that, at about 2:21, she goes, I, da 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 da, I. At 2:30, she has a run on you. She goes, you, da 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 da. So all that together would be say you won't change. I love the little things that make you. And then she goes on into even more stuff. So right after that, at about 2:33, she goes into, and there's a lot of leaning. There's a lot of slurs in this. So a slur or glissando, you are going from one note to the next, but you're leaning into it and not just hitting it straight. So it's not like you, it's like you lean into it. Just really think about bending the note, sliding into the note. You. So that run is da 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 da. You, you, you. And I naturally feel a shift in my voice when I do that. So she's transitioning. She's going from like, you, kind of falsetto, I'd say more head voicey, into full chest. So you're switching, you're going through mixed. So you have to really focus on the blend and making sure you're sounding consistent as you sing this whole little run here. So I create more space because I am high, and I stay lifted as I go down. You. At 202, she does a run on sugar. So she goes, sugar, da 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 da. And I would say the notes are closer than they sound. Da 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 da. Sugar. She's really shifting from falsetto into chest. So the notes are so close, but how she's approaching it, it sounds like it's so far away. I believe she did this run earlier. It's at 320 on in after in. So the run on in is da 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 da. In. Da 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 da. You let me lead in. This is the exact same thing from the first verse. So there is no breath after that. After the in. It goes right into the next phrase, just like before. So in this next phrase, you're going to take a breath after kiss. That's going to be your breath. She probably punched this in. But if she didn't, she has great lungs. And great breast support. It's Beyonce, obviously. So take a breath after kiss. But the runs in this, it's the way you, da-da-da, you, way you. It's just like a little scale, but it's just really fast. It's the way you love more kiss. She repeats the same run on way and want. So it's the da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. So that's how that is. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It's like a lot of repeated notes. It's the way you want one more kiss after you said you were leaving. So kiss after that, that's where you gotta take that breath. Let's tie that in from the previous phrase. You let me lead in. It's the way you want one more kiss after you said you were. So you see how that ties in? You gotta make sure you breathe and really pace yourself. At about 327, she does a run on leaving. So leaving, da 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 da. So tying that in. You let me lead in. It's the way you want one more kiss after you said you were leaving. That's how you would get through it when you take a proper breath at the right spot. Just take a note of how seamless it is throughout. Like she literally is flipping so much between falsetto and chest, and it feels like she's high all the time. It feels like she's singing falsetto this whole song, but the more I listen to it, she's really not. It's just a lot of in and out. She goes up into that falsetto a lot, so she kind of dips back and forth, which is a really good balance, honestly, because I feel like if it was all in falsetto, it would be a little bit like redundant and probably wouldn't sound as cool because there's so much texture in it. At 332, she does a run on baby. So, and I like it, baby, babe, da 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 da, but I like it, baby. At about 342, she goes into what I like to think a Yeva style run, but she goes, I love it, baby. I love it, baby. Da 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 da. I love it, baby. It dips into that chest again. It takes a lot of control. So if you have trouble with mixed voice, this song would be a song to approach when you have mixed voice, I think, tackled, when you really know how to maneuver that mixed voice and there's not like a huge gap between head and chest. You want to be strong in the mixed area. It's the weakest part of your voice. You want to be strong in that because there's a lot of control because there's so many notes and the notes are so fast. Baby, I'm trying to stay so lifted and so focused on like keeping my head voice placement and still like going into my chest, but blending it more, going into each voicing very seamless. So she repeats this again. So it really is just about breath support at this point, especially when you get into all of this. It's just about the breath support, making sure that you are taking in enough air to get through all the notes, making sure that you are breathing in the space you need for the highs and the lows and being able to maneuver. If you don't create the space for it, if I were not to breathe in head voice placement at all, I wouldn't really be able to approach this in the lightness that it needs to be approached in. It's a very airy, light tone that she's using, and then she dips down. At 3:58, she's going, I like it, I like it, I like it, yeah. Da 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 da, da 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 da. So she does that. I like it, yeah. So da 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 da. So all that together. I like it, I like it, I like it, yeah. At 4:02, she goes, I like it, baby. So da 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 da. I like da 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 da. And it's dope because she goes all low, like she gets all into her deep notes right here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So that would be I like it, baby. A lot of breath support on this, y'all. Da 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 da. That's what it'll be, an octave higher, but she's doing it low. Da 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 da. I like it, baby. You definitely needed a lot of breath because you're holding out baby and you have to go up again, that little hit. All right, so I'm gonna backtrack. I'm gonna do the I like it going into this big run, and then I'm gonna try to backtrack even more and do the other runs into this. Like basically do the whole outro. We'll see how it goes. So I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, baby. So I'm going back a little further. I love it, baby. I like it, baby. I love it, baby. I like it, baby. Let's try it one more time. I like it, I like it, I love it, baby. I like it, baby. I like it. I like it, baby. I like it, baby. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it, baby. Okay. So that's what I got for this outro. I paced myself. So in addition to taking in as much air as you possibly can in the little bit of spaces you have, also pace yourself so you aren't exerting so much. You want to make sure that you save your energies, you save your breath to get through the end of each phrase. So there we have it. This is Plastic Off the Sofa, the runs. Again, let me know if you want me to do a harmony video, a harmony breakdown of this song, because there's some pretty dope harmonies in the outro and everything. So I'm excited I did this. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me, you can do so. You can register for lessons, or you can check out my online courses, and I hope to work with you guys soon in person or on Zoom, all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you got the runs down, okay? And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Come